is Donny from FMF Racing, and we are out here at the lovely Milestone motocross raceway today. And man, it's been about 7 months for me to be back at a motocross track. I was racing Loretta's this year, qualified in the plus 30 class, and barely made it through my first moto. I ended up blowing out my knee in the mud, and since then I've been just going to motocross races, but haven't actually ridden a track. So today we're out here with Dirtbike magazine. I'm so stoked. Kind of drugged me out. It was kind of one of those things where wasn't sure if I'm ready to ride, but today I'm ready to ride. I feel like a full pro. I just showed up in the truck, brought the gear bag. They had the new KTM out here for me, the Dirtbike magazine KTM, and it's perfect because it's got an FMF KTM hard parts pipe on it, so we're ready to rock. And over in Europe over the Christmas holidays, I recently got engaged to my fiance Kirsten. I'm so super stoked, excited for the next chapter of my life, and yeah. You know, in our industry of motocross, it's really cool, and I try to reach out and just broaden our brand as a whole and work with great partners. And I think that's part of the reason why we're where we're at today, just working with great partners throughout the industry and outside the industry. And the cool thing, we work with Toyota very closely. They're a huge supporter of motocross, and I think that's really cool that a truck company as big as Toyota or a car company, really backs our sport. And so we've been working with them for the last about 8 years, and this is the new 2014 Toyota Tundra TRD edition behind me, and we've built it all up, and we're doing some pretty cool stuff with it. I've done up the suspension with Camberg Engineering, the guys over at NFAB, just guys that are really big supporters of motocross, and it's just really cool to see how things cross over like that. And we've got a lot of relationships inside the industry, and a couple of those relationships stem from the great companies, Yamaha, KTM, and we've been providing exhaust for them as far as the GYTR brand, the KTM Power Parts brand. It's just a great option for us to work with someone, and it's an aftermarket exhaust that you can put on your bike after you go to the dealership. And it's just a good thing to work with these dealerships, because at the end of the day, these people are who help build our company, so we want to get behind these dealerships as much as possible. And working with these great brands like that, I mean, it just it really helps get our foot in the door. Our tie with KTM is very strong, and one of the big reasons why our connection with KTM worldwide is so popular is because of one of the best riders of all time, and his name is Kirk Caselli. Unfortunately, had an accident and recently passed away. But the cool thing is we're carrying on his name and what he was all about. And we said ride like Caselli, and it just it didn't just mean ride like him physically and be a champion like he was. It's just ride like Caselli in life, really, and be the type of person he was. It's Kurt was always the type of guy that was there to help anyone in need, whether you're a beginner or just going to the local schools and showing up and telling people about his life and wanting to hear more about theirs. And that's really what for us ride like Caselli means. And been fortunate enough to work with his family, and Kurt, since he was about 16 years old. So watched him grow up as a person, and recently with his fiance. And we've since his accident, we've between us and KTM and Kurt's family, we've started the Kirk Caselli Foundation, which we're really excited about, and we've had so much outpouring of support from all you fans out there and people that came to the ride day and are buying his t-shirts online. And we've raised about $100,000 so far for the foundation. And basically what the foundation is we're bringing safety and awareness to, we're going to start with off-road racing events, and just really try to expand this thing and get it as big as possible. So every dollar that you guys have helped out with is going to go to something really amazing here in the future, and we're really excited about it. So being on the board with Nancy and his sister Caroline and his fiance Sarah, I mean, it's just it's really cool to see where we can take this thing and keep Kurt's name alive. us at FMF, I mean, it's all about riding. I mean, that's why we all got in the business, and you know, it's why my dad and we still ride as much as possible. That's why I'm out here today. You know, it's just the passion that we have for riding dirt bikes. And personally, I grew up doing a lot of off-road riding, and then down in Mexico is one of those places that it's got a special place in my heart. And so for the past 5 years, you know, I started with my friend Travis Clark and Cameron Steele. We started the FMF Baja Bonanza. The idea was to take, you know, industry people and riders that have never been down to Mexico before, guys like Jerry McGrath, you know, and get a chance to take these guys down to such an amazing place where you can really ride like you used to be able to ride, you know, in the United States. It's a free-for-all. It's whatever goes. It's amazing riding on the beaches, hanging with your friends. I mean, it's really what it's all about. And again, you know, my job is a lot of fun, but that's really, at the end of the day, that's what riding dirt bikes should be all about. You know, the local dealer level, like I said, is what builds companies in the motocross industry. And since 1973, that's what we've relied on, is the brick and mortar customers going into the local dealers. And lately, we've been having a lot of problems and issues. And you know, the last thing I want people to think is that it's us doing it on purpose. And it's kind of sad that dealers would sell to we call it a third-party vendor. So basically, you know, a dealer is utilizing a company like Amazon or unfortunately like Walmart or Sears to basically drop ship the product for the dealership. So basically all Amazon is doing is collecting the money, and the dealership is shipping that product. And it's just a problem for us because, you know, that's definitely not who we're selling to and what we envision the motocross industry going towards. So for us, it's really important to put a stop to that, and we want to drive people into dealers, not away from them. So I guess we apologize for any of the, I mean, there's a lot of companies on there, but it seems like for us being a bigger brand, you know, we're seeing a lot of it lately, and we're trying to put a stop to it as quick as possible. And we definitely appreciate the public support. So if you're going to buy an FMF product or any product in the motocross industry for that, you go to an actual motocross you know, dealership, walk in, or go to their online website and purchase from them, not someone that doesn't really care anything about dirt bikes, or all they care about is turning dollars. So let's do all of our part and support motocross to the fullest.
Guys, the hustle never ends.